Alrighty, welcome back, little moonbeams, to your little moon reading. Awesome. Bam, checka, bow, wow. So we are getting started today on the Gemini new moon, which is this Friday, May 22nd, 2020. Whoop whoop. So happy birthday, Gemini, all you beautiful Gemini out there. Oh my goodness, this is going to be such an exciting season. I mean, everyone's ready to get out there, socialize. Let's do it safely and responsibly and be respectful of others and have a great time. I'm super juiced about this. So, bum, bum, bum. We're doing things a little differently today. I've decided I want to break up this reading, and we're gonna do it based on element. Bam, bam, bam. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, womp womp. You will be first since it's Gemini's birthday. Happy birthday, Gemini. Whoop whoop. Then we're gonna be moving into Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, our water signs. Then fire, Leo, Sag, and Aries. Yes, Sag, not Sag. Sag and Aries. And then we've got Cancer, Scorpio, I just went backward. Then we got Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Sorry, Earth signs, I've almost skipped all of you, which is extremely hilarious because I have mostly Earth in my chart. Any hoodly doodly. We are getting back at it, and I'm super excited how we're breaking it up. We're breaking it up based on elements. We're going to have 4 of these readings. They're all coming out today. I'm super excited about it. I also have my stands, my card stands that I've so beautifully painted. That was a fun project. And these 5 represent the Chinese 5 element theory, okay? So instead of wind, sorry guys, tossed you out there, or air, we've added wood and metal. So each of these represents a season. We have spring, wood, fire, summer, earth, late summer, fall, metal, and then water for winter. Spring is a time of growth. We're going to see how you're growing. Fire, summer, that's a time of sharing, showing, expressing yourself. Let's see how that's happening. Earth, got that late summer. That's a time of manifesting. So we will be manifesting, see what you're manifesting with this new moon in Gemini. Then we've got metal. That's autumn. That's fall. We're going to see what we're letting go of, what we're releasing. And then we have our beautiful water over there for winter. That is incubation. What are we incubating? What are we slow cooking? Manifesting. This is what we want to manifest. This is where our intent's going. Growing. This is how we're growing. This is the direction we're growing in. However, this incubation, this is what we want long term. This is what we're, slowly but surely churning into butter. So what do we want that to look like? How do we want that to be? How is this new moon in Gemini helping with all of that? That's what we're digging into. I've had my incense going, got my beautiful guardian angel candle going. I'm going to break down for you a cleansing that's an alternative to utilizing Palo Santo or sage. Unless you're growing it at home, be careful for where you're sourcing these things. I always suggest getting a selenite wand. It doesn't have to look like this. I just found this to be fun and it felt really good in my hand. There's a million different types of selenite wands out there. These are cleansing. These are reusable. These are not taking from the earth. So until all of my sage that I will be growing, my whites, my greens, my purple sages that I want to be growing, until all that's harvested, I am trying to reduce my use. Okay, so we have the selenite wand. I'm going to show you all how to cleanse and how to draw in some positive energy. So cleansing, little circles. Hopefully you can see this, little circles to the left, right? We do these we draw little circles, little baby circles, and then we draw them to the left, counterclockwise. And when we do this, we go little to big from the inside. We want to cleanse the innermost part first to the outside, okay? And then when we draw in positive energy, we do the opposite. We're doing little circles to the right, in bigger circles to the right, big to small from outside to inside, drawing in that positive energy. Okay, cool. Now that we've got that done, I just want to bring the heavenly energies into this room, into the space between me and where I'm working, and into the space where I'm working. Yes, let's stir some chi. Let's get the energy going and flowing. I would love to ask my beautiful Kuan Yin here to be present, guardian angels to be present, all my other guides, guardians, and deities who I, believe and have faith in the Most High to be present for this reading, to help me channel the message that is needed for our Gemini, our Libra, and our Aquarius beautiful babies. And this could be, your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising, your Venus, your stelliums, if you have 3 or more planetary placements in these, different signs, and you feel drawn to these signs. Maybe you just want to watch, whatever. But I'm just letting you know any of those work, any combination works, because it's your energy. You know better than anyone else what it is that you vibe with. Okay? So welcome. This is a safe space. I'm so happy for everyone who wants to tune in and just kind of feel this out. And then also, I invite all of you to do the same. Invite your guides, invite your guardians, invite your angels, invite whomever you believe in, have faith in, into your space to help you receive the message that is coming for you. And I don't mean to mean that in a daunting way. I just realized I don't even have my calming music on. We're going to get that started. So, yes, let's set the frequency. Beautiful. We've got our music going. So the first deck I want to start with, I've been drawn to this for this, is the Moonology Oracle cards. I don't know if any of you have seen these before. For those of you who have, awesome. For those of you who haven't, really, really love these cards. The energy was off the charts when these cards came to me, and they are absolutely magical. The messages that Yasmin Bolin has in here, super informative, super beautiful. Alrighty, I was just wanting to explode all over me, and it is just amazing. I really like them. I really enjoy them. This is one of my current kind of drawn to decks. So let's see what the message is that they have for us. We're going to see what, for this new moon in Gemini this Friday, May 22nd of 2020 at 10:36 a.m. Let's see what we have going. Let's see what messages we have for our Gemini, our Libra, and our Aquarius babies. So, wow, first card out of the deck. This is where you're growing. I wanted to put this in our wood. So this is growth. And a win-win outcome is in your forecast. So there's something that's been going on. Maybe there's been some tension. Maybe there's been some drama. Maybe there's been some, even just like mind blockages. And you feel like you're in this stagnant place. You feel like you're not growing. You may even feel like you've gone backwards. But right now, understand there's a win-win outcome that's coming to the situation. And what this means, this doesn't mean you're going to get everything exactly the way you want it. Keep that in mind. This doesn't mean anyone's getting exactly what they want the way they want it. What this means is that the best possible outcome for all parties involved is coming to being. So whatever is good for everybody. And this is gonna allow you to grow even more. This is really going to bring you into this place of being able to finally move forward, being able to finally grow, because you feel like you've been in this struggle, in this stagnance, and it could be due to COVID, and y'all are super social, Gemini especially, but Libras and Aquarius I know are also social. Aquarius, different way. Libras definitely very much so as well. No, Aquarius too, but like I said, in a different way. So we have very social energies, very intellectual energies, and you want to be around people. You want to be talking to people. You want to be having a meeting of the minds and doing things. And so, you know, that could have caused stagnance. That could have caused blockages. That could have caused problems in relationships because you've been in these confined spaces with these people or without these people. And, you know, there's a win-win outcome coming. You know, that could just be one of the factors in your situation. Maybe you've realized it. Maybe it hasn't fully occurred to you yet that, oh my gosh, I have been indoors in quarantine lockdown for 2 months now. Almost, we're going on 2.5, almost 3. And it's just, you know, maybe it is pushed me over that. It is pushing me over the edge. Maybe it is giving me more issues than I realized. Maybe it is causing a lot more stagnance than I thought, and a lot more of this feeling like I'm not growing, like there isn't a solution, like there's always problems, but there's a win-win outcome. There's something that's coming for you that's going to be for your best good, and it's going to allow you to grow. So the second one that came out of the deck, our conclusions are within reach. This is just kind of reaffirming that. Full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. And this I was planning on putting in our water sign. So this is incubation. So what is it that you're trying to incubate in the long run? Because there's a conclusion that's within reach, and it's going to create a whole new opportunity for this whole new incubation. And it's going to be on a completely different level, because it's almost as if you have like a blank slate. Like your slate's been wiped clean. And so you're really going to have this time to be able to figure out and understand what it is that you truly want to be slow cooking, what it is that you want to be baking for a long time. You know, something that's going to happen gradual, but it's going to continuously happen gradually for your life. So let's see, the last one I wanted to do was the earth, and see what it is that you're manifesting. Okay, so before you even begin manifesting, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So often we hold our breath. And so it's not just to remember to breathe, it's remember to breathe out. It's the importance of the exhale, because when we fully exhale and empty out our entire lungs, like I'm talking about a full exhale to the point where it's like there's nothing left in there to get out. This is your upper lungs and your lower lungs. You're in like a crunch. Your core is just squishing all of that air out. That is when you're able to release all of the staleness, all of the stagnance, everything that you've been holding on to and haven't been able to let go. So many times we have these shallow breaths where it's like, I don't know if you heard that, but even that's not even a full breath. That, I mean, it's a longer, more drawn out breath, but that's not even a full breath. A full breath is a full release of like however many seconds that was. That's what it took to literally get every single last molecule of oxygen or carbon or whatever is mixed in all this beautiful air. Sorry, I'm not a scientist. To just get out of my lungs. So take the time to really breathe out. If you're practicing meditation, focus on the out breath. If you haven't been doing meditation, ding, 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 time to start, and focus on that out breath, even if it's for 5 minutes a day. Okay, some people are like, oh, start off with 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, start off with an hour. Okay, that could be a lot for some people. Start off with 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Focusing on your breath, breathing out. That's going to help you manifest. It's like you haven't been able to manifest because you haven't taken the time to fully let go and release everything that you need to. Because you've been worried about this outcome. You've been worried about everything going on around you. But conclusions are within reach, and then you're about to move forward and start incubating something beautiful. Let's see what's under... No words. What do you need to release? Waning moon. It's written all over these cards. Win-win outcome, conclusions, breathe out. It's all about release. Wow, underneath that, you're very close to achieving your goal. very close to achieving your goal. All you need to do is complete this release. And releasing is so important. And my gosh, I'll tell you, it's one of the hardest things that we as human beings have to learn and figure out and experience how to do. But when you do, let me tell you, it is absolutely magnificent how much lighter you're able to feel that you never thought you'd actually be able to feel. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, especially if it's something very deeply rooted. I feel like a lot of this, what's been going on, we've been, you know, releasing traumas from early childhood and from our past. And so it's time to focus on what you really need to release. And I've found that for me personally, the easiest, and the only reason why I'm going to be referring to me personally is because I cannot speak upon anyone else's experiences because I have not lived and or experienced them, let alone perceived them from that person's point of view. So when I say this is what works for me, it's not because I'm being selfish. It's not because I want to just talk about myself. It's because it's the only experience I can speak upon. So for me personally, when it comes to releasing, I have found the easiest way for me to do this, and I didn't realize that they were connected for a while. So, super excited to figure this out, is forgiveness. And, you know, a lot of times we think, well, this person doesn't deserve to be forgiven. Okay, but it's not for them, it's for you. It was for me, it wasn't for them. And honestly, it helped me immensely. And one of the easiest ways for me to realize how to forgive is, number 1, meditate on it. 2, ask my guides for help. 3, write letters. Write them these personal letters on what I felt they did to me, my part in the situation, apologizing for my part, and then forgiving them for theirs. So, and you don't have to share these letters. You can burn these letters. You can throw them away. You can, you know, you can keep them. You can do whatever you want with them. So, but it's time to focus on that, air signs. What is it that you need to release? Because this is going to help you with the conclusion, so you can start really focusing on what it is you want to incubate, what it is you want to manifest by breathing out, letting go, and then you'll reach this win-win outcome and you can really start growing. It's funny because we're in a new moon, and all of this for you, air signs, is really about releasing and endings. Because you're about to start a whole new beginning really fast. Because what was the card underneath this? You're very close to achieving your goal. You're going to be starting new beginnings very soon. Conclusions are within reach to start new beginnings. And the way to do that right now is going to be really focusing on that release portion. So you guys have got this. Let's see what else we have. Queen of the Moon Oracle wants to come out to play. Let's pull this for our fire and our metal and see what we have going. So fire is what we're showing, what we're sharing. It's summertime. It's us being, you know, expressive of ourselves, of our unique, beautiful selves, and coming back out into the sunlight and sharing ourselves with the world. So what is it that you want to share with the world? What is it that you want to show the world? And then we have metal, and then that's a time of letting go in the fall. And the reason why it's a time of letting go also is because metal is in charge of our emotion of grief. And what do we do when we grieve? We let go. So yeah, it can be grief and letting go, or it can be courage. So having the courage to let go, having the courage to release, and really being able to move forward. So let's see what you're sharing and showing, as well as what you are letting go of for this new moon. And I feel like that letting go is going to be something really important for all of you, because that seems to be the general theme of this reading, and I cannot get away from it. So let's see what we have. Ooh! So you are going to be sharing and showing beauty. And this is going to be your true beauty, the beauty of your mind, the beauty of your words, the beauty of your soul, the beauty of your essence. You're really going to be showing up and showing out this year, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, coming through, like seriously, it's like and this is divine beauty. You can see the flowers in this picture, and you can also see a face. Beauty is what you make of it. Beauty can be literally anything in your life, in your experience. And this is a 20, so it's going to be bringing harmony and balance to your life. This beauty, this is your soul. This is your soul's truth. This is your higher self shining through. And that's what's showing up during this new moon. I love that. I've always loved that card in this deck. Let's see what else we have. So funny because these cards, sometimes they look so big and then it's like I have them in my hand, but they're really not. But some of them, anyway. Moving on to the real thing. So for your letting go metal, you have the card of realization. What is that? Waxing Crescent 1. And it's a number 3. So this is going to be a blessing. This is going to be something divine. This is going to be something that's going to allow you to expand, allow you to grow, which is something that I know all of you air signs love. Expansion, growth, learning new things, communication, discovering new places. This is, well, discovering new places, that's a little more. But yeah, no, even all of you love discovering new places. Like, don't even try and lie to yourself about that. You get all excited and then you want to research and understand everything about it and learn more. Anyway, it's a beautiful thing. I love all of you. So, realization, once you let go, once you have the realization of letting go, of releasing, it's going to open up this glorious portal, this glorious new opportunity, this beautiful new world, this beautiful new place for you to enjoy. And you're being blessed and divinely led. Once you make the realization of what it is that you need to let go, and then the realization of how to do it, and then the realization that you've done it and that you can move forward, this is going to be a beautiful period for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Amazing energies. And then underneath the bottom of the deck, wow, we have new moon beginnings. What is it that you need to release? Because you're about to start a whole new beginning. And this looks so much like this card. I was actually mapping out these cards yesterday with my partner, and it's absolutely amazing. We love the portal cards, is what we call them. You're making a realization about a whole new beginning for yourself. You're taking the next steps into this beautiful portal, into this new realm. And you're starting over. And it's the beginning of the rest of your life. Conclusions are within reach for this new beginning to be incubated. How beautiful. You're starting something completely new. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, completely new, and it is absolutely lovely. Alrighty, so we have those. Let's see, the Good Tarot is kind of calling me to draw from it next, and we'll get some tarot out and get into the specifics, see what's really going on. Wonderful. So you all have some releasing to do, some letting go to do, and, you know, have trust and faith in everything, because like it, you know, you have the win-win outcome. You have something great coming to you. You have this beauty that you're exuding as you enter these new beginnings. So I'm really excited for all of you for that. Excuse my shuffling. I don't even know if it's in the picture, but let's see. And then this is for the new moon in Gemini, this May 22nd, 2020. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what we have coming out of this for you. First one's the 8 of Water. This is waiting for your ships to come in. This is having everything with you, ready to go. This is also walking away. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the 3 of Fire. This is the 8 of water. This is walking away from a situation. This is no longer needing something. It's almost as if, but this card, it's almost as if you're waiting for your ship to come in, or, you know, maybe the ship dropped you off. But either way, you're moving away from something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling or serving you. So that's really great, because that's part of this release. It's something that no longer serves you. It's something that's no longer tied to you emotionally. It's something that you don't even need in your life anymore. And you've realized it. And you're taking the steps to walk away. And then we have the 10 of fire. I love this 10 of fire. I love, love, love this 10 of fire. Like, because the 10 of wands, it's so burdensome, but so is this 10 of fire is so liberating, because all of those burdens that you were holding, you've realized that each one of those wands was a different contract, and you're burning those up. Like, those are no longer tying to you. Those are no longer holding you back. Those are no longer blocking you anymore, because you've realized, oh my gosh, the reason why X, Y, and Z has happened is because I made this energetic contract about A, B, and C, and now it's time to burn that mother down, so then I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to be limited by that. I don't have to be bound by that anymore. I am free, I am liberated, and I can move forward. You're burning through contracts. Try and do some meditation work where you're asking your higher self, you're asking your guides where you've made contracts in your life and how you've made them. Because I'll tell you what, I've discovered some amazing contracts that I have made when I was like 7 that I didn't realize I had intended to make. And I wasn't even reminded about it until I was in a meditation and I was thinking about it. It was the most wild thing. Like, I literally made energetic contracts when I was 7 that tied me to pain and suffering. So work through that. Work through that with your inner child. Especially if you made contracts at different places in your life, different times in your life, you know, go back to who you were during those times. Understand the rationality of why you made those contracts, and then fight with a new case, especially in an Aquarian way. Rationalize with that former self and explain to them why that contract is no longer needed and why it's okay to burn it. That's really going to help you right now. Burning up those contracts. Okay, let's see what else we have out of this for our Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Sorry, I have like way too many cards come out. So let's see what else we have. Ooh, we have the sun. So the sun is on the horizon. Once you burn all these contracts and walk away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling, you're going to be in the sun. You're going to be in the light. You're going to be in this beauty, in the sun, in the light. You're going to be expressing yourself. You're going to, you know, take action. You're going to be showing up, showing out. You're going to be taking those steps forward. You're going to have the courage. You're going to have all those divine masculine traits that you've needed for and longed in your life. And when I say divine masculine, I mean divine masculine. I'm not talking about a sex. I'm not talking about a gender. I'm talking about the divine masculine traits that we all know and understand to be true. Okay? And it's basic yin and yang. Basic yin and yang. The divine masculine, acting, action, you know, movement, expansion, light. So this is our yang. I'll say that instead of divine masculine if that makes people feel uncomfortable. This is our yang qualities, okay? So then the last one that came out is the Tower. Something is ending. Something has collapsed. And it's something that's in your life. But the thing is, this tower, it's okay because you have other towers. It's just one tower in your castle. It's not the whole darn thing, okay? So, you know, this was probably the old tower, the original one. It was old, it was dusty, it was dirty, it needed reconstruction. You know, there were leaks, there was all types of problems and issues with this tower anyway. We're actually kind of fortunate and blessed that it collapsed because it wasn't built on a very sturdy foundation. Guess what? We're just gonna get all that out of there, and we're gonna build a new tower, and it's gonna be 10 billion times better than that original one. It's going to have a hot tub. It's going to have a bowling alley. It's going to have one of those infinity pools. It's going to have a gym. It's going to have, you know, an art station. It's going to have a dancing room. It's going to have a gamer room. It's going to have the works. It's going to have an in-home movie theater. It's going to have everything, right? That old tower is more like it was more like a dungeon. Let's be honest, okay? Like Rapunzel was in that shit. We're just gonna trash that, scrap it, start new. What is it that you want to blueprint moving forward? Alrighty, underneath the bottom of the deck is the Two of Water. Oh, so there's definitely some love and romance coming in. There's definitely this balance of relationships, this harmony within your relationships that's coming to be. And it may not even be romantic. It could be romantic, like Two of Water is typically romantic, but it's also about compromising in your relationships in order to allow them to be more harmonious and peaceful. And I feel like for this new moon, it really is, since Gemini is so social, this is all relationships. This is friendships. This is family relationships. This is professional relationships. So who are you in these relationships? How do you want to be in these relationships? And what is it that you can do that's in your power to make these relationships go more swimmingly? Alrighty, that's the message from those. Alright, and I've been drawn to the Light Seers Tarot for this reading as well. Let's see what answers they have in here. We'll get a little more into it. Let's find out, you know, what are you walking away from? What are these contracts you're burning? What are you going to enjoy in the sun? And what is this tower? Like, what is it that you are remodeling? I love this tower because it's definitely a remodel. It's not like the world is crashing down. It's, you know, and the Good Tarot, it is kind of more, I feel like I feel like they are oracle cards and tarot cards having a baby. Because, I don't know, they just feel more that way. They feel more oracle than tarot, but they're tarot, so formatted as tarot. So that's just my interpretation of them. So let's see what's going on in this Gemini new moon, May 22nd, Friday, 2020, in Gemini for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius signs. First card, 8 of Water and the Queen of Cups. So whatever it is that you're releasing, whatever it is that you're walking away from, whatever it is that you decide is no longer emotional fulfilling, it's bringing emotional fulfillment once you've released it. Like once you've let that go, once you do this you take action to actually walk away, you're going to feel so liberated. You're going to feel so at peace. You're going to feel so balanced and harmonized, and you're going to be meditating. This is meditation. This is, you know, finding peace. This is sound therapy even. If sound therapy helps you, I mean, let's be honest, Gemini, they're all about their throat chakras. And half of the throat, and we always think throat chakras is talking, communication. But half of communication is listening. So what is it that you're taking in audibly? And feeding yourself. Because that might even help you get more into this place of peace. But whatever it is that you're walking away from and letting go, please let that happen. Please allow that to happen and keep doing that, because it is going to bring you this absolutely beautiful surrender, this beautiful peace and tranquility that you so deserve. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's see what these contracts are that you're burning up. Ooh, okay, so instead of what the contracts are, we got the Knight of Swords. So you're doing this swiftly. These contracts, they're being burned through. You're taking the steps, you're taking action, you're doing it swiftly, you're ready for this. You are ready for this, and you're moving with this sense of, what's the word? Not insight, more of an intuition. You're doing it with discernment. You're doing it with knowledge, a knowledge base. It's not like, oh, for no reason. No, there's a rationale behind it. You've done the research. You understand why and the importance and how it's going to help you. So this 10 of fire, these contracts, you're going to have to discover for yourselves what they are, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But don't worry, because this process is going to happen pretty fast. Like, you're taking the steps, you're taking the action during this Gemini new moon, and it's happening. Alrighty. Wow. So we have the King and Queen of Cups here. We have a couple. And whenever this happens, like these two are divine life partners. Like, out of all of the King and Queen couples in tarot, I definitely see these two as the divine life partners, the twin flames, yes, like this is your person. So a lot of you will either be meeting your person or growing stronger in connection, in bonds, in communication, in telepathic communication, in just knowing and understanding, sensing, feeling your partners. And it's going to be this beautiful divine connection. The sun is going to shine and show you that you're the King of Cups. You're the leader of your emotions. You're the one who's able to find this calm and peace in the midst of everything, and able to almost rationalize your emotions. And I know that's something that's really difficult for all three of these signs, rationalizing emotions, because oftentimes it's just like, okay, well, I have to think it through to the point where I self-doubt, or to the point where I can see all sides and therefore everything's valid, or to the point where it just doesn't make sense and I don't compute. So there's just kind of a discord with emotions. And this burning of the contracts and this walking away, it's leading to you to come into the light as the King of Cups, as this person who has complete discernment and understanding of their emotions, someone who has full reign of them, and someone who knows when to call and draw out different emotions and different reactions. And it's okay to just, like, all of your emotions and feelings are valid, even when they make no sense and they're for no reason, because sometimes that just happens, and that's okay. It's about finding the peace within that and being okay with that and taking from it and moving forward. This is beautiful. Beautiful divine connection coming in if it's not there already. And this is just confirmation if you are in a relationship and you had a feeling that this is your divine life partner, twin flame. Oh, it is. Oh, stop it. So we have the Tower confirming the Tower. So something is definitely changing, shifting, being renovated. And when I see this tower, I love this one. This is my renovation tower. I'm remodeling tower, and we're going to have, instead of stucco walls, we're going to have like gold-plated walls, and instead of our old cabinets and cupboards, everything's going to be marbled. Like, seriously, this is an upgrade. This is my upgrade card. This tower, because of the lightning striking, I totally see it as inspiration. Like, you're being electrified with something new, and it's going to give you so much energy to rebuild and to start over. It's like you're being jolted into it. And so that, for me, at least, like when I see that, I'm like, oh, it'll come easier. Because I'm being struck with the light of inspiration. And I love that there's butterflies in this tower. Because it's true rebirth. Being reborn into this beautiful new creature, sharing and showing your beauty. So that's interesting, because this tower kind of makes me feel like it's something external in your life that's falling apart. And then this tower makes me feel like it's something internal that's falling apart, falling away to create for something new. So you're having a duo, double whammy tower moment with this new moon in Gemini. Something's falling away in your environment, in your life, and something's falling away inside of you. That's a piece of you. But it's something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling for both levels. And it's something that you've made contracts in that it's not helping. So you need to burn them so then you can make this shift into this new you and this new life. Because it's the you who has actually always been the real you, and it's the life that you were always destined to live and have. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Makes perfect sense to me, and I love it. Hope it makes sense to all of you. And then, oh, we have the 10 of Cups. Underlying energies, everything that's going on in this new moon shift, all of this releasing and letting go is so you can create this life, this happy life, this beautiful family, this just wonderful, sublime, emotionally fulfilling place of vibrancy. This is what you're creating. This is what all this is for. This is what these tower moments are for. This is what this walking away and this burning of the contracts is for. It's because you are the king and queen of cups. You and your partner are the king and queen of cups. And you know, it could be same sex. It could be non-gendered. It could be whatever as far as partnership. But it's creating this beautiful love, this beautiful life, this beautiful fulfillment, this family. That's what's incubating. Win-win outcome is coming because you're walking away from something, you're being emotionally fulfilled. You get to shine your beauty because you're burning up all of these contracts. Take time to breathe out, let go, exhale, and you'll see the light, you'll see the sun, you'll come to this place of peace, this place of power over your emotions and yourself. When you have this realization, it's going to lead to a tower moment, both in your environment and internally. These conclusions are within reach so you can have these amazing relationships. So you can have this beautiful emotional fulfillment of your life. Beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Whew. So I'm also being drawn to this Archangel Oracle deck. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but these are definitely calling out. They definitely have a message for you, something that they want to say. So this is going to be your guidance for this new moon, and then we're gonna close out. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for all of you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You have so many wonderful things happening for you. It might be scary, it might be difficult, and you know, all of you could be in very difficult times right now, but just know that the conclusions are within reach. Something great is coming for you in this win-win outcome. You have peace coming to you. You have tranquility coming to you. You have emotional fulfillment coming to you. You have balance and peace in your relationships and harmony in your relationships. So those are all coming in. Let's see what's going on. This is for the new moon, May 22nd. 2020, new moon in Gemini. Let's see what the message is for our Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what your guidance is before we close out. All right, Archangel Chamuel is here. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Spiritual soulmate relationship. So this is something that is either A, being manifested, or something that's strengthening. And it's happening. It's coming for you. That's wonderful. I love Archangel Chamuel. They bring so much peace. Okay. Oh, I love this card. Archangel Sandalphon, be gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And Archangel Sandalphon is our archangel of music. So listen to things. And that reminds me of the other card. When I was talking about listening, and look at both of them. They're meditating. They're listening to themselves within, and they're also listening to their bowls. This beautiful frequency that is bringing the energetic vibration, the frequency, the tone that is peaceful to them, that is gentle, that is loving, and it's creating a more gentle environment, and it's allowing you to be surrounded with so much more love and peace than you can ever imagine. So be soft and gentle with yourself. And be kind and understanding with yourself. I feel like all three of these signs, you know, are very... We talk about how Capricorn's so hard on themselves, and I said this too. It's like, but, I mean, I feel like the three air signs definitely are as well. Definitely. All three of you second guess yourselves. And it's time to be gentle and loving with yourself. It's time to be soft. Because there's so much strength in that. And you have a soulmate relationship coming to you. Dang, you got good stuff. Okay, so let's see what the last card is. Ooh, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So there's divine timing in everything. The scales are shifting in your favor. Know that everything is happening exactly as it should be in divine timing. And trust the process. You might be in a very difficult part of the process, but still trust it. Try and work through it. Try and dig deep. And figure out what it is that you need to do for your part to continue this divine order, to continue moving forward, to continue allowing yourself to make progress, and be gentle and kind with yourself and allow yourself breaks, because, I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And let's see what we have underneath. Oh, and I was just talking about this. Peace, Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. I love Archangel Chamuel. Just so peaceful, so comforting, so loving. When you feel like you're all alone and no one loves you or cares about you, call upon Archangel Chamuel. When you're feeling like there's no way out, or like you can never love again, or like you're in the most stressful moment of your life, seriously, Archangel Chamuel will wrap their loving wings around you and just allow you to be at peace and feel the love. Because it's coming for you, baby. Both peace and love. And it's not only any love, it's your spiritual soulmate relationship. It's your divine life partner. It's your twin flame. It's the upgraded version of your twin flame where you've already reflected everything, and now you get to reap the rewards of being with your twin flame, and you've worked through everything. You've worked through all the reflections, and you can now move forward into a place of peace and love. This is so exciting. I'm so happy for all of you. So let's recap. You got the win-win outcome. You're going to be showing and sharing beauty with this new moon. Take a time to breathe out fully. Let everything go out of your lungs, all that stale, stagnant energy, so you can move forward, start manifesting. Here, win-win outcome. Got the beauty that you're showing and sharing. You have the breathe out so you can begin manifesting. Realizations are coming in so you can let go and walk through this beautiful portal. You have conclusions within reach that'll help you start incubating what it is that you truly want over the longevity of your life. And this outcome, it's coming. This win-win outcome is allowing you to grow because you've walked away from something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. You're coming into a place of emotional fulfillment with yourself, with your highest self. You're meditating, you're at peace. And this beauty gets to come forward because you're burning up contracts with the swiftness, with the quickness. It is happening so fast so you can shine your light, so you can be beautiful, so you can be who you truly are. So you can be who you truly are and who you're always born to be, and who you really are, who your soul is. Because these contracts, they're not you. They're parameters and prisms that you built around yourself that are no longer needed. Get rid of them. Take time to breathe out so you can enjoy the sun, so you can find your divine life partner, so you can be, the commander of your emotions and understand them better and be in like a good relationship with your emotions and manifest what you want utilizing your emotions with your highest intent. You're letting go of things that are around you in your environment and internally within you. And it seems like it's going to be mentally. Like whenever I see electricity, I think of my mind, because that's where all the synapses are. That's where the electric current is running through all of our neurons, and it's just linking everything in order for everything to function. So something internally, it's going to snap, it's going to break, it's going to shift, and it's going to create this beautiful new you, this beautiful new mind, this beautiful new understanding. There's 4 butterflies even. So it's the new you, and it's also stability, and it's structured, and it's safe, and it's secure. So it's going to really be everything that you need for a solid foundation moving forward. Conclusions are within reach, so you can start incubating these beautiful, harmonious relationships and this beautiful, 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 beautiful family and life and emotional fulfillment that you want. So that's all coming in. That's what you're incubating and working towards. Beloved, before I even move out of that, let's get to these underneath the bottom of the deck. What is it that you need to release? That is very important during this Gemini new moon. Once you figure out what you need to release, you're going to start a whole brand new beginning so fast. That archway is just going to open up. You're going to walk right through it. You're going to dance through it. You're going to frolic. You're going to frolic, my friends. So, understand that you're being helped with your soulmate relationships on a spiritual level. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Listen to soothing music and allow yourself to be in places and situations that are comforting and feel safe at this time. And trust that everything's in divine order. Trust the process, even if it's painful, even if it's problematic. Trust that you're going to get through it. Call upon Archangel Chamuel to bring you peace while you're discovering this divine order and going through the motions right now, because there is a lot happening for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, both internally and externally. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time and space to receive this message and be a part of this. I am so grateful for every single one of you. I'm wishing you all the best during this Gemini season. Happy birthday, Gemini. I don't remember if I said it at the beginning, but if I did, happy birthday again, because you deserve it. This is going to be an amazing time for all of you. You're really coming into your own and really starting these healthy, beautiful, loving relationships to really get to that family space and that family place, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So thank you again. I appreciate all of you. And just, remember, shine bright, shine your light, and shine it bright. All right, I'll talk to you again soon.